So I was on a Facebook group the other day talking about diving equipment, because that's what I like to do, when someone said about my dive computer, Suunto Zoop, biggest POS out there, had them in our rental fleet, never again. I love my Suunto Zoop. I've owned a Viper, Gecko, Suunto D4i, and this one, the orange one. So I thought I would do a video because I'm a bit tired of repeating myself about why I like this computer. This is not the more recent version. I think they got a Suunto Zoop Novo that can be multiple color. Back on my days, it was orange or black. This is Nicholas one. This is mine. I have very small wrists, so I could not take a dive computer that could double as a watch. I used to own the D4i and it was super big on my wrist. The Zoop is big, but so big that you won't carry it as a watch anyway. I think it's a very good dive computer either for beginners or dive professional. I knew someone who dived for 15 years that still had a Zoop. It does nitrox, it does regular dive with 21% oxygen. It won't do trimix, but I don't think you will need it often. Due to its size, it has a big screen, so you can't see everything underwater. I don't have a prescription mask, so I need to remove my glasses when I dive, and I can't really see if it's a small screen, so it's very good for me. It has a very low price. We bought ours in a special discount buddy stuff, so it cost us about 90 euros each. Which is not that expensive for a dive computer. Before we get into the menu, I would like to say that I used to have a protective screen like you can see on this one. I don't have it on mine because it used to fog underneath it and you couldn't see anything on the screen. I don't know why mine did that, but that's one of the reasons why I don't have it anymore. Last thing I want to say is that this part is very long if you have very small wrists like mine. I think they corrected that on the Novo, which is very good, but as you can see, the shock goes over the dive computer. So I always grab it there, but it still come back. So that's one of the big issue for me. I could cut it, I guess. I might do that. I'm a bit scared of cutting things, but. So as for the dive computer itself, obviously it would turn on automatically when you get in the water. So all you have to do is press on this button. This is the dive computer itself. It does give you the depth of your dive, the percentage of oxygen, I'm on 21%, and the dive time right there. One thing that I don't really like is that you only have 3 little buttons there that are very hard to push sometimes, especially if you have done a cold dive, your fingers are a bit tired. It can be hard to push these buttons. If you want to see your logbook, you just press Mode, Memory. There is 3 options in my memory, and this is my logbook. So that's my last dive. So I select this one, and then you can see what I've done on my dive. It was on chart, I think. There's a video that you can see up there. I dive for 45 minutes, and you see there that I have a slow bit. That means I ascended too quickly. You will see how quick you go on that gauge over there. When you're on the white, it's good. Yellow, you're a bit too quick, and red, you definitely are too quick. Speaking of the battery, you can see it there. You can do it yourself. My neighbor actually is a diver and did it himself. You just need to check if it's still properly fitted, or you can go on a dive center. Suunto is a pretty common company, so you won't have any issue finding one. You also have the set mode, which allows you to set some parameters. So for example, the model, select, I can choose to be on nitrox, on air. I can set alarms. So if I do a dive longer than 30 minutes, I can get an alarm. I won't do that because I usually go longer than 30 minutes. You can have a depth alarm, which is 40 meters, which is the maximum I'm allowed with some people. So I will set it on. Here you go. I can set time. So if I need to change the time because I'm traveling. So here you go. This is a quick tour of my Dive computer. As I said, I had it for 5 years now. Most dive center will have this one to rent if you want to try it. So I hope you've liked this video, that you learned things, that if you didn't like the Zoop, you will like it now. If you still don't, let me know in the comment section why. Tell me if you have another dive computer and why you like it as well. And feel free to share it with your friend that is asking for diving computer recommendation. I really like this one. Before buying, go try and run some stuff to know which one you're more comfortable with, but this one is very easy to use. It has a lot of options. Subscribe if you want to see more traveling and scuba diving videos, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!